Hashtag stop Asian hate. Whoops. Sorry, didn't mean to bring that up. Back. Well, I brought it up because it was on the thing, you know. With everything that's been going on, we've seen Black Lives Matter, create a ruckus about racism and discrimination. I'm shocked and appalled at the fact that all this Asian hate is going on too. It's like America just take their anger and hate from one place to another. I say Americans because we're in America, so don't shoot. Hands up. Hands up, don't shoot. But it seems like America was like, okay, Black Lives Matter. Fuck the Asians, and that's wrong too. So hashtag stop Asian hate. We can't. Discrimination is discrimination, no matter who you discriminate against. Remember that. So, of course, I'll be playing some Apex. I still got to get a few wins in with some people. I need to get a win in with Bloodhound, Gibraltar, Pathfinder, Wraith, Octane, Horizon. I keep calling her Watson. And Horizon. Everybody that has on a different skin other than our team uniform, we need to get them a win. But although Apex is the game of choice for right now for the chat, I'm sorry, Apex Legends, it comes second to the chat. Why? Because this chat is about this streaming. My stream. So I would like to give you something more, than I would like to give you something consistent. I've been making adjustments and to my life, and I'm adjusting pretty fine. So now I can focus on my streaming again. And I had to create a schedule. I don't get paid for this to stream. All these streams and stuff, not popular enough. I don't get enough likes. I don't get enough shares. And I'm like, hey, I gotta work. So I like doing it. It's something I like. I like gaming, and I like, might as well stream because I like it so much, and I'm not bad at it. So I created a new schedule. The schedule goes as this. On Mondays, Final Fantasy VII Remake. Stuck on a boss battle, and I was like, this is a good place to end it for a second. I got distracted with Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and a few new games that I got. So Mondays, Final Fantasy VII Remake. On Tuesdays, I'll do my 2K20, my career, until I finish my first season. After I finish my first season, then I'll replace Tuesdays with something else. On Wednesday, bringing in back one of my favorites, Borderlands 3. Borderlands 3, again, I'm at another boss battle, and that's why I ended up stopping there. I was on like 3 games where I was at boss battles I was stuck at, and it got a little frustrating, so I needed to clear my mind, especially with everything that was going on. So Borderlands 3 will be back on Wednesdays. Thursday, Fallout 4. Now, Fallout 4, I'm actually, you know how it goes when you play games like that. You're like, where am I again? But I'm pretty good in Fallout 4. I think I'm at a safe space. So when we pick back up, it's still interesting. Vampire or vampire, however you say it. You know, because it's not spelled vampire as we know as vampire be spelled. I think it's vampire. But that will be on Fridays. Last time I streamed, finally got rid of that boss that was a little annoying, so we could pick back up in the story, and you know that could be a little bit more pleasant and a little more enjoyable. On the weekends, that schedule as of right now is still up in the air because my daughter's usually here on the weekends. The weather's breaking, and you know she's into Apex as much as I am. So me and her be fighting over the game system and stuff like that. But I did add a new game to the list, and that's Resident Evil 2. So Resident Evil 2 for sure. Crap. Party. Gotta create a private party. I don't like to interrupt my fellow teammates, but my stream, you know, because I think it's rude. They don't want to hear that. No, and there's things like this that I actually want to get used to doing pre, recording. So
this is your champion.
On the weekends, it'll be Resident Evil 2 on Saturday, and then The Sims 4 for sure on Sunday. You know, Resident Evil, that's my Saturday and Sunday. I want to get a little bit of Nickelodeon Kart Racers in there, and Overcooked because they're great two-player games. They're kid-friendly, and I can play them with my daughter, and we can have.
Pick out something
and I think we'll
nice
have a great
me.
dynamic. You know, as far as stream dynamic. Okay. So
The jets, we're dropping hot. Let's check out this area.
That's the new schedule. Monday, Final Fantasy. And this will all be starting this Monday. Today's Saturday, April the 10th. So that should be April the 12th. Starting Monday, April the 12th. That's the screen. That's the screen. The streaming schedule.
Ring's not close.
Of course, Apex Legends will be in there. You know, it's a game where you don't really need a streaming schedule because it's repetitive. Oh yeah, I forgot I changed my skin. I don't want to, it's repetitive. So the grind is just, what it is. So of course Apex Legends will be there, and some of my favorites scattered throughout the week, but the main goal is to finish these games so that I can stream more games. I don't want to leave my fans, because I say that because I actually do have fans. Believe that or not, I have at least 1 or 2 solid fans that enjoy my Final Fantasy VII Remake stream, and another one that enjoys my Vampire stream. So, thank you. Let's
go this way.
I'm honored, I'm flattered, and I really appreciate it. So those 2 for sure. I want to finish them. I hate leaving the game unfinished. Other than Final Fantasy 1, which they re-released on the Game Boy Advance. I haven't finished the Final Fantasy. No, Final Fantasy 16. So I take that back. 2 Final Fantasy games. Final Fantasy 15, not 16. Final Fantasy 15. By the way, Final Fantasy 16 looks great, doesn't it? But Final Fantasy 15 and Final Fantasy, one of the only games I've finished in the Final Fantasy series. So I want to finish Final Fantasy 7 for sure.
Trust the winds.
Vampire. I definitely want to finish this good game.
Right here. Putting lead down range.
And Fallout 4. You know, pretty good. Oh crap. Shoot back! Got your back, Tim. So yeah, I want to finish those games. I have a list of a few games I wouldn't mind
Not too far from ring.
trying.
Got 10.
But trying to stream. But the thing about that for me is
Use the map as your guide. The ring is moving.
just so many games out there, like you know, there's just so many games, and it's like I don't want to be like, yeah, I'm gonna stream this game, especially when I haven't started it, and you know, not be able to stream it, so because I got distracted.
Attention, delivering care package.
Shield battery here.
Care package incoming.
So I don't want to make
Y'all learned
comments
this.
on that.
Just watch your
But
back.
there is, whether it's for a week or, you know, a month or so, you know, whether I beat them or not, there is one list I do want to stream. And that's my new retro list.
Hop in the chimney.
Okay, drop that. Get that back. When I say new retro, new games that were released recently that have a retro feel. Scott Pilgrim versus the World, which I did go buy. I had to buy it. I'm a big fan of the I'm a big fan
Extended heavy
of
mag here.
the
Level 1
movie
objects here. Close range.
Clear because it has the 2D side scroller retro feel. Mighty Number 9, Hollow Knight, and Horizon Chase. That list right there definitely.
Extended heavy mag here.
Uh,
Level 3.
thank you, baby.
Thanks.
So
The distance between
that retro list is definitely something I would love
I
to.
got you. Now keep moving.
I would love to play. And you know, remind people that gaming came a long way. You know, cause like my daughter,
Up here. Hammer point.
she actually loves Clear. Like that movie,
Let's go this way.
I said movie, that video game, she actually likes. And usually when it comes to games like that, she's all like, "Oh, Dad, that looks old," you know, stuff like that. So, ah, crap. Remove. Can't put that over. Put that there. Single file that for now. So, my daughter, she likes Clear, so I'm like, okay. Scott Pilgrim is actually a fun side scroll to beat 'em up. You know, Hollow Knight I never played, so I can't tell you exactly how good or not good that is. But I'm willing to give it a try. Mighty Number 9. Oh my gosh.
Extended heavy mag here.
It's a fun game. But damn, does it remind me of how brutal those games were, you know? Like, the last Mega Man game I beat was Mega Man 8 for the PlayStation. I think I beat it. It was my friend game. I borrowed it. I think I beat it. I had to beat it before I gave it back to me.
Enemy over there.
Here's drone if you need it.
Round 2, beginning ring countdown.
Roger.
Attention, delivering replicator.
So that is definitely one.
Replicator on its way down.
Marking your surroundings.
Oh my god. Act like I ain't got no aim, son.
Reloading.
Tango down.
Trust in the old father. Scanning the area. Scanning the area.
Enemy
Whip.
taken out.
Scanning the area. Hostile spotted. Scanning the area.
So yeah. You know, so that's the new schedule right now.
I'm spotted. Taking fire. Rings nearby. 1 minute till close. Hold on. Use the beam.
Bless me with sight.
Healing.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields. 30 seconds remain. Safety is an arrow. I have fallen. Down the hostile on Scott. Contact.
Oh my gosh. GG, baby. Good game. Gabb Games. GabbGames.com. Oh, good news. I got Gabb Games .com back up and running. Bad news. I don't have anything on there because the site I was using to host my site did. So I gotta start it all over anyway. So didn't have much content, but at least it was when you go there, you could go there and you could reach me. So I have to re-edit the site in order for that to work. Let's see. So I was putting together a few lists of games I would like to stream. And when I said a list, it's like how I just, for Monday, Final Fantasy, Tuesday, 2K20, Wednesday, Borderlands 3, Thursday, Fallout 4, Friday, Vampire. Until they're finished, you know, and then I could switch out for here and there. You know, I felt that list was like Final Fantasy, Borderlands, Vampire, which are my, well, actually Final Fantasy, Fallout, and Vampire are really my
Ready up. It's go
Thank you.
time.
of the week, you know, because like I said, I know people follow me for
Together, we will
Final Fantasy.
Is the truth.
Either you fight with
But
me and we win, or you fight with
so I was
someone
trying to
else
have a
and
nice
I win.
flow, a nice mixture of stuff, or a nice theme going for the week. You know. So another list was Spider-Man, Spider-Man Miles Morales, God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Star Wars. You know, that's a week string. So Monday maybe Spider-Man, Tuesday God of War, Wednesday Spider-Man Miles Morales,
You don't know where my creator is,
Thursday
do you?
Horizon Zero Dawn, and then Friday Star Wars.
This looks like a good place for a funeral.
You know,
You don't know where
so
my
that would be
creator
another
is,
list.
do you?
Grab your
And
mash.
then
Ramparts in town.
another list is Rise of the Tomb Raider, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and Uncharted 1, 2, and 3. You know, to spread out and switch out throughout the week. Told you about my retro one.
Taking some damage.
Enemy taken down. Reloading.
Let's see, where's that one?
All Father, give me sight.
Check your sectors. Another squad is incoming.
Yeah, I'm looking, man. Careful. We don't have any of those.
Beginning ring countdown.
Reloading.
Good faith. Took out a hostile.
Not bad, shooter.
Recharging my shields.
High ground.
Marking our surroundings.
That's so trash. My other teammate just left us.
Everything dies.
Okay, and then another list is Detroit Become Human, Until Dawn, What Becomes of Edith Finch, Neo, and Just Cause. Now, these lists are very to change, of course, you know, because new games, you know, and what really fits. You know, Detroit Become Human, I beat. Until Dawn, I beat. What Became of Eden Finch, I started, but I haven't finished. Neo, haven't played. Just Cause, I started. I got like and it loses my interest, and you know why? The physics of floaty for me sometimes for it to be the type of game it is. Like you're supposed to be a cool badass, like awesome person, you know? And for me personally, it just feels too Fortnite-ish. It just feels, I don't know, it feels loose. Like a game that take over the top gameplay sometimes and over the top actions, but make it still feel grounded to me. That does an example of that. A great example of that is Saints Row the Third. Like Saints Row could feel so over the top, but it still feels grounded in a world. It feels solid, you know, and that game,
Science den asleep.
you know, just calls for kind of like they got 4 of them, so let me give it a try.
Let's
You
get
know,
this over with. Shop
so I
open
want to
soon
give
and I
it
haven't had lunch yet.
a better
Trust your
chance.
senses, and victory will follow.
So that's my update on my streaming schedule. Now you can always count on games like Apex
The
Legends
gods have sinned.
and even Borderlands,
I will choose our location
depending
for
on where I'm
battle.
at in the story, to fit in there, you know, randomly throughout
Lots
the
of
week.
land over there, dears.
Because You know, just certain games. You know, certain things. I don't know how to explain it. So that's that.
All right, mates, we could try here or die somewhere else. No pressure.
Any game, you know, that's just fun to play. I play it for fun. You know, don't get me wrong, like I said, I
Don't be afraid to
stream,
fight.
but right now it's semi-professional because I can't consider myself a professional until I get paid. You know, I'm not paid. I'm not a professional. So to be trying to figure out, you know, mix and match and figure out what's what and
New ring is distant.
where things go and things like that until I can get paid for it.
Just need a wee pick me up.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
using
that.
a Phoenix kit, pals.
I want to get the website up and running. I've been working on. I've bought
Coming. Never leave the customer behind.
the parts I need
Must be right here.
for my video game.
Rolling it on top of us.
You know, because I'm creating a video game, and I actually bought all the pieces I need. I got 90% of the pieces I need, at least at face value, to get together what I want to get together.
Attention. There is a new...
So I'm proud of myself for that. Let's see. Yeah. That's pretty much what I got to chat about. I'm not much of a talker. Even though I can keep the conversation going, I'm not much of a talker. Switch that out with that. What am I looking for? Make coffee. That sounds pretty close.
This ring is not close.
So, look out at least for, I can't say,
Short time.
a demo
challenge.
version of my video game, but look out for a video game from me to find on the website at gabbgames.com pretty soon. I say it's not a demo of my video game because at the moment putting it all together the way I want it is, you know, it's some work. Not work, it's work I'm willing to do. I was going to say, you know, that almost came out wrong, but it's, I was going to say, it's not work I'm not willing to do, but, you know, it's some work. So I want to be able to just get down something for you to play so you understand that I'm not joking about this. There's gonna be, actually I can create, with the pieces I have, I can create most of the video game. You know, different types. But there's gonna be, everything's gonna be endless. An endless shooter. It's gonna be an endless runner. And something else. But yeah. Why just to put something together? Like here, support me, I'm not a loser. Unless I'm playing a game I suck at. Then I'll just lose. Holy crap. What else?
Champion eliminated.
If anybody happen to be a video game developer out there that watches, I could use some mentor, tutor. Who knows? I could only learn, like, don't get me wrong, tutorials on YouTube are great. They're actually stupendous and amazing. But sometimes I do need the helping hand of a person next to me. Now, whoa, not like that. At least take me on a date first. But, you know, I could definitely use the helping hand of a tutor. I'm not ashamed to admit that. Never will be. You know, never be ashamed to ask for help, people. Because if you don't ask for help, how will you get it? I've joined a few, I can't say a few, I just joined a Unity community on Facebook for developers and inspiring developers. So hopefully I can meet some nice people on there that's willing to help for little to nothing, you know, wanting little to nothing in return, because I'm not a rich man. I'm not broke. Might be poor. But, you know, it requires money sometimes. Because nobody want to do anything for free, even though there's nice, kind-hearted people. You know, I'm nice and kind-hearted, but I want to do everything for free. And I understand that. You know, so they got to get something out of it. There's a few things I can help with. You know. It's a joke, it's a joke. Not that type of guy. Installs projects. Let's go. Did not delete it. Sorry. I'm trying to upload or update this version of Unity I have.
Round 2, beginning ring countdown. Attention, delivering replicator.
Blessings upon us. A replicator descends.
Oh, shit. But it kept telling me there was a problem.
Time graces me. The ring is close.
Shit, missed. Oh shit. Another squad.
Calling upon nature's strength.
I don't even think you're shy.
Move right into that one. Yeah. So, I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. So, usually I don't do this, but I guess I'll let you all know about me a little bit. It is, a chat session. So, my name is Brandon Gordon Gabb. You can find me on social media. I have 2 sites. I have 2 pages. So, click on either one. But one I don't add people to normally because it's a family page. But, I'll
Trust nature,
just add
then
both
trust
and I'll add you
yourself.
to the proper one.
Go on, try to
Harder,
stop me.
faster, stronger.
Blah 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 blah. Let's see. Yeah. So my name is Brandon Gordon Gabb. I'm 33
This is your
and I have a
champion.
daughter. Just recently moved into my own place, so that's why the streams haven't been like that.
I may not
With
look
that
like a
and trying to
fighter,
make sure
but
I keep
strength
up with
isn't everything.
my job, which I'm a home care aide. I take care of the elderly and those that can't take care of themselves. I help them in their home and make sure they're able to live independently from other people.
I'm the jump master.
When I say independently from other people, they don't need a live-in home care giver. They'll need somebody to wipe their butts for them and stuff.
Enough
They
lying
just need
around. We
somebody to
drop
help
them.
reach high places and lift heavy things. And that's what I do. Maybe need someone to run to the store. I do things like that. I actually enjoy my job because I enjoy helping people.
Got our first worm food, compadres.
At times it gets frustrating. Always at someone's call. Every time they call you, you gotta respond.
Next ring's fast.
You gotta answer. Not on the phone, but when you're at the location. And sometimes people can get very needy. Brandon! Yes, how may I help you? How may I assist you today? I forgot. Okay, I'm still here. So, then as soon as you sit back down, oh yeah, I remember. Can you pass me the remote? It's like being a kid all over again sometimes, So, it gets frustrating, but it's really rewarding. Because, you really do make people's day sometimes. What else? Oh, that's great. Congratulations on the game. Did you, what operating system did you use to create it? If you don't mind me asking, Unity, Unreal, did you use a different engine like the Fox engine, maybe Blender? Because Blender could be used to make video games too.
Kill leader.
The Ren R3N. Yeah, I was talking to you. Hi. But yeah, what operating system do you use to create your game? So yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. I got distracted.
Got some extra supplies.
But yeah, just telling you about myself. You know, I'm single. If that helped me get donations, but I really am. I'm not just saying that for donations, but I am. I'm not asking for donations, but you know.
Watch your kneecaps. Gonna blow up this hole.
Be careful.
Firing. I'm down. No
On my
bueno.
way.
On my way. Listen up, I'm getting shot at. I'm down.
Oh, you got lucky. I didn't have a bomb. I'd have blew you up. But yeah. What else? Chicago. My favorite food is pizza and tacos and what else? I don't know. But yeah. Pizza and tacos. And this thing called panadas. It's a Belizean dish. And the reason I'm into Belizean dishes is because my mother and my father is from Belize. Oh hey, look at that. Speaking of my daughter, Much Mercury is her Xbox gamer tag. And then Mimi 2009 is her PlayStation ID, which she's gonna change to Much Mercury. I created her PlayStation ID, and now she's becoming a young lady. She's 11, and she wants more of her own identity, and not just that of the ones her parents put on her. So she would like to change it to Much Mercury. So Mimi 2009 will be changed
Now run with me. I'm
in
ready
a
for a
little
match.
while.
The gusts of wind calls our victory.
I know she's mad. She's
Nothing like cold steel on a hot day.
she's a Lifeline main. So I know she's mad. I got her into Apex.
Introducing your
When I got into Apex, I'm like, ooh. No, she got into Titanfall actually.
I fight until it hurts.
And oh, it's crazy because the first game she really played was at like 5. And you know what game that was that she got into? It was Call of Duty.
I'm the diamond. You're the rough.
We gon' fetch when we're done.
You know. Oh, it's cool.
Oh man.
Thanks
I
for,
hope
you
I
know,
got all
because
that on
even without
camera.
you trolling, man, I wouldn't have a viewer right now. So thank
Haven't
you
we
anyway.
landed yet?
Hold on tight. It's time to drop, shock,
You
and
know,
rock.
the first game my daughter ever played was Call of Duty, and she really liked it. You know, and that got her into games. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. She's like, I want it. Ah, crap. There's a lot of people up here. Careful, you all.
Giving him the shimmy.
You wouldn't. That's my daughter. Who landed here? Who was the jump master?
Fast with that sugar.
This way. Let's go.
Hustle, right here. Listen up, got another squad.
True that, true that. You know, I really what you call it? I really got to get used to hip fire.
Contact.
You know,
Solid copy. I'm heading to you
I
now.
really do got to get used to that. She went back. Of course, she's a hero.
I'm down. Need a medic. Hustle. Danger close.
I really got to get used to hip firing.
Careful. No kill later.
It is something cool. That's why I like games like this and watching other people's gameplay too. You learn so much from other people's gameplay styles and things. But the first game I got her into was Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. and she loved it. Ever since then, she's been into video games. So her mother ended up buying her X, you know, because I had the PlayStation 4, but she would only come to my house on the weekends. Blah blah blah. Anyway, you know, her mother ended up getting her Xbox, and because she lived with her mother's all like, "She's too young for these type of violent games.
Real men use
Fuck
iron
that
sights.
shit," you know.
I use
So
heavy artillery.
I ended up getting her into the Lego game, and because she got, you know, she got a mad Lego collection, and this we ended up eating those together and stuff. You know, that's different time then. Ended up great and fun. So then after that, she got into Titanfall because I got into Titanfall. She come over for the weekend. She played Titanfall.
This is your
You know,
champion.
and she loved it. And I was like, ooh, the same people that made Titanfall made Apex. And she's like, what? So when she found out I was playing Apex,
I'm
she
the
wanted
jump
Apex,
master.
and she
I
got
won't
Apex
let
for
you
her
down,
Xbox.
except by falling.
Before crossplay, which
The
sucked.
story's got it wrong. Hair crushes tortoise every
You know,
time.
because I ended up buying her a PlayStation 4, which is the PlayStation I'm using. So she ended up
Let's touch down
getting
here.
into Apex Legends because of that. And that's why,
Here we
you know,
go.
she has two
It's a
different
long drop.
gaming
Fun.
and ever since then we've been awesome together. Especially with my life, one of the best lifelines I know. I know some great lifelines. You know, and because of her experience with Call of Duty, she's actually really good at first person shooting, so I trust her, and she's not afraid to run into combat. Like me, I'm more passive aggressive. Like, let's play it smart, hang back a little, hold ourselves in battle.
I've got an Evo shield
And
here.
she's
It's
all
cool.
like,
Level 1.
Dad, screw that. Let's go shoot him in the face. No, that's my baby, that's my baby.
You're welcome. I love you too.
So yeah, you know, it's my road dog. She's one of the greatest lifelines I know.
Kill leader. Watch your six.
Especially when she's playing this lifeline, she gets really aggressive. And you'd be like, oh man, you never have to worry about her not being there for you. But yeah, so she's here. I bought her
Keep eyes on the new
PlayStation 4.
kill
My
leader.
PlayStation 4 ended up dying. So I wanted that.
Attention. The kill leader has been eliminated.
My PlayStation 4 ended up dying, so she let me use hers because she can't play during the week, and that she and because she has the Xbox at home anyway. So there's that. Crossplay became awesome. They ended up doing crossplay, and this is one way that we can spend time together while we're apart. Apex Legends. No, this is something I think people really underestimate, how video games bring people together. You know, not just strangers, but family members, you know, just people from different, that's at different places that can see each other like they would like. And yeah, so she got into this.
The ring is
She's
in
the
close
reason I bought
proximity.
Resident Evil
Less
3,
than 1 minute.
actually, because she's into horror games, even though she don't like to play them. She's like, "Ooh, I love them, but I don't want to play them." You know. And we both got in. I bought Resident Evil 5 for us both to play. But Resident Evil 5,
New kill leader. If they're getting cocky, they're getting sloppy.
that's a game where it's like, oh my gosh,
The ring's close. 10 seconds.
I'm gonna yell at her. That's my baby and all, but it's just, I am going to yell.
I can see that the ring's moving on the map.
Like, where are you? I need my help. What's up? Who's my partner? And I don't want to be that type of person when I'm playing with somebody. So I try to avoid those situations, and that's why we haven't played that together. But, you know, I want to get her back into it. She's like, oh, what do I do? I'm trying. I'm like, I know, baby, I know.
Care package touching down. They usually carry rare platforms.
So, I already know. If she decides to continue gaming when she gets older. Oh, my daughter's going to be a monster. She's going to be a monster at this. At games. Because I'm not bad. I'm not the greatest. I'm not bad. And, you know, she's definitely learning from my old man. So she gets a little more aggressive than me.
It looks like people have been there.
Heard that.
Open supply bin over there.
So, she's gonna be a monster. I honestly want to just do a whole dad-daughter just gaming extravaganza weekend type of deal. So we'll see how that goes, you know. I'll definitely see how it goes.
I'm going to watch that spot.
Target over there.
Gotta worry about her not being there.
Too bad I'm quicker.
But you know, there's a lot. Oh, that is me. It's my baby. You know, when she here playing and stuff, I definitely do stuff like that. And like, oh, that's my baby. So I gotta ask her. She ain't got, I don't think she, I don't know, never mind. Available now. I'm okay. So, here's the big question.
Ready to go.
Medea, all good with me.
No, not yet. What's for lunch?
Yeah, I'm ready for this. I'm so ready for this. I am extremely ready for this. We ready?
I was gonna say I could order some pizza, but the pizza spot is like...
This is your champion.
Better watch your front. I'm always in the lead.
Oh yeah, master of the jump right here.
So it wouldn't make
Mira,
sense.
amigo,
Pay that extra
maybe
for
lay off
delivery
caffeine,
fee.
huh? Man, you even die slow. Hurry up, I have stuff to do.
I say we land here.
Copy that.
Where? I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, you guys.
Follow the leader.
you know anything about me, I love Mirage. Mirage is totally
The battle happens quick. Be ready.
It's something about the personality, something about the ability I just like about Mirage.
Bam! There goes a boozle, or something like that.
Here's something I want to talk about that people don't want to talk about because I think they're afraid of the truth.
I can do that.
And one day, this game, Apex Legends, will, just like one day, Fortnite will end. Just like one day, all these free-to-play, live streaming, not live streaming, but free-to-play games, you know, that's out here, that's live server games. That's the game. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, she got disconnected. All these live server games will be gone. You know, they have to end. I don't care how popular something is. It's gonna end. Ah, I missed again. Watch it grab it. It's gonna end. You know why? Resources from these companies.
1 minute until close.
It
Rings
takes
nearby.
resources to keep them going.
Spitfire here.
I could use that.
What? Why?
Champion eliminated.
Well, I guess I can't upgrade to the new version.
That's some
of
champion,
Unity.
huh?
I'm fine with my old version, I guess. Got enough space. I definitely got more than enough space on my computer. The hardware is less than maybe a year or two old. No, my software is up to date. I believe. Let me discount, double check. System. Sorry, team. On my way. Hey guys, you know what I've been getting into lately? Yu-Gi-Oh! I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links for Android.
Thank you.
Happy to help, friend.
And
Optics here. Close range.
it is pretty fun.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
You know, I
Someone's
like
gotta
the
take out that new
show.
kill leader. They're too cocky.
All
bet
the
that care package has some
goddamn
sweet gear for
adding
us.
and subtracting and multiplying and the math is what ruined Yu-Gi-Oh! The card game.
Thank you. That's just a little something to remember me by.
I got you. Now keep moving.
Thanks.
Shield battery here.
You know, it's what turned me off from the card game. Not that I thought it was like lame or anything. It's just too much fucking math. Excuse my language. So
Bam goes the boozle.
that's, you know, that's what kept me away from Yu-Gi-Oh! But video games doesn't do all that math for you. So now I can focus on strategy and learning how to play versus making sure I'm good at math. But due to that, just that little tweak,
Extra supply
I got into it, and it's very freaking fun.
G7 scout here.
Like, I see why people play it. You know?
Right, shield battery here.
And it's freaking awesome.
Send it
So
out
I've been
another
getting into
me.
that lately.
Damn it, he's good looking.
And
Extended light mag here. Level 3.
I'm happy. I turned out to be not a bad duelist.
Care package over there.
You know? Got beat by, you know, like some matches. Like, oh, okay.
Damn goes the boozle.
Before I get into it, let me talk about my beef.
Here I go.
With Yu-Gi-Oh! I personally don't think that 4,000 life points are enough for a fun, entertaining game. No, especially when it's a digital version of the game.
How about ultimate accelerant here?
The reason being, yes, this one. Where in the world?
Charge tower here.
Optics here. Sniper.
The reason being is because once you have a digital version of the game,
Fly on a zip line. I am.
you can no, it's easier to get cards, unlike the real life version. So it's easier for people to have stronger cards and better equip their strategy.
Body shield here. Level 4.
No, so it makes matches go by a little too fast.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
Alright, lucky us. We're already inside this next. How about this way?
Got some extra supply.
Come here and get the goddamn body shield.
Here. Level 4.
Delivering replicator.
Replicator here, falling down. There's one, right here. Body shield here. Level 4.
Go get it.
Evo shield here. Level 3.
Dex. Just give my shields a recharge.
Hey, you, my friend, are very welcome.
Got your back. Yeah, I'm talking about so much stuff I forgot. Get the bamboozle. That's why I like Mirage.
Something like
no,
that.
the problem. Oh yeah. So I was talking about games, live service games, and one day they have to end. And how do you properly end a live service game? I would think that personally the best way to end a live service game would be to give those that got your live service game,
Hey now, another squad coming in.
give them a hard copy of the game.
Recharging shields.
How about this way?
This way.
Recharging my shields.
Get your butts this way.
Let's go this way.
Patching myself up a bit.
Opening fire. Enemy fire. Small.
Too big behind that rock, baby. No.
Grappling.
Where you at, baby?
In progress.
Great.
Bad news, I'm down.
Shields up.
God. But yeah, so how do you end stuff like that? And I think they should give a hard copy to, or at least a digital copy to the people that, you know, maintain it. And I think you know, and then the thing about these is that it's multiplayer, right? So you create the option that players can host matches, you know, and anything that you need to fill in, any teams you need to fill in can be bought. You have so much player data and gameplay data that all your bots, you could have an unlimited, you know, different type of number of bots. Really. Mix and match and stuff like that. I'm not saying that you have to be like, oh, you know, I don't know how to put it. It's not like sharing game data, but just battle data. God damn, how'd he move so fast? Right, the fuse. How? Okay. Right, like that's not the fuse. That was the fuse. Anyway. Yeah, you know. Anyway. Okay, y'all grab my banner. Thank you. Yeah, so it's how do you end games like that without fans being alienated? Because I would give fans the ultimate version of the game, allow them to keep playing and just unlocking shit. Because just like how you have, it's just like Final Fantasy and things. You know, any game with dungeons and treasure chests. You know, just keep going and unlocking stuff until you unlock everything. So you just give them the ultimate version and they still have ultimate replay value. Then add the ability to host matches.
Rush to the rescue. Bamboozles for the fools.
Ah, I tried to grab the thing.
Sometimes luck is involved, but this time it was skill.
I know I looted my daughter's box just now. I should have grabbed the shield. But yeah, you know, it's download this update for Windows. So yeah, I think that's how all live service games should end, given the Ultimate Edition and just allow you to play. I think you should be able to at least host games, even if it's share play or, you know, a tethered connection. Because a game like this, okay, I was gonna say it creates the whole thing that, you know, screen watching, but we used to grow up with screen watching,
Listen, I've been training
I think
all
it's
day, so
something
it's about
kids should
time we
get
do some
used to.
fighting.
And because there are so many teams, just because you're screen watching doesn't mean that you will make it to that team. You know, even if you just make it a co-op game, because you should still be able to play against your friends. You know, and not just always have to team up.
Jump Master here. Good thing my buddies and I aren't afraid of heights. This is the best
I
part.
did think for a while that they were going to end up taking away the I don't know how to put it, the battle royale part. I do think eventually they will. I think they're going to take away the battle royale part eventually.
G7 scout here.
You keep that scout. Thank you. So,
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
We're all inside the ring. Good.
so honestly, I thought they were going to get rid of the battle royale part eventually and kind of create a more MMO-esque
Attention. First
community
blood.
or world.
Yeah, now we're talking. Let's do this.
You know, especially with map changes and things like Loba's Black Market and stuff, you can really create sort of an MMO world with the missions and everything. It's trying to become something like that, an MMO battle royale game. The difference between the MMO and online games, because you're like, all online games are MMOs, mass multiplayer online games, massive multiplayer online games.
Some champion.
That's what MMO stands for. Like, all online games are MMOs. Like, not really. You know, a lot of MMOs are set up around like a progression system and things like that.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
Call of Duty and stuff don't necessarily
Someone's gotta
have
take
a
out the new kill leader.
progression
They're too cocky.
system or RPG system. You know, it's just hard to explain.
I'm gonna give this spot a watching eye.
Same with me.
R301 here.
You know, so
Bam to the woozle. Sending out a decoy.
my bodyguard.
Bamboozles for the foozles. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, so I thought they were going to end up like that. Because remember, I don't want to be that guy that keep bringing up the past. But remember what they promised us with Titanfall 2, how your friends could jump in anytime you want. They showed you exploring outside of the Titans and inside of the Titans, and these worlds look so different than what they actually gave us.
Already in the
It
next
reminds
ring,
me of
I
this.
smell victory.
Like something
Smells
like
like... Man, what is that smell? Oh well. Send in a decoy. Wait, how do I know I'm not the decoy?
this. So,
Existential.
it's like, you know, that's, I don't know. But, I think that's how they should end it. Fortnite, you know, they give you the game.
Target's right in front of me. Evo shield here. Level 2.
Care package being delivered.
At the end
Bam!
of the live
to the
service,
bam!
you know, because it
I'm running out of ideas. Helmet here.
costs
Level
the
2.
upkeep. Of course, if you've been playing and you bought so much stuff, you know, you can
Bam to the woozle. Yeah,
you
sending out a
can
decoy.
keep the stuff you already unlocked, and you can just play to unlock the rest, so you don't feel like it's all for naught. Like, I spent how much money on this game over the year, and you just gave everybody everything for free? Like, I didn't give them everything, because you still have to grind and level up and unlock and earn in-game currency, and, you know, it keeps the game alive. And now that you give people the ability to host lobbies, you know, it keeps the spirit of the game alive. You know what I noticed about Lifeline names? They don't really pick up health. They rely so much on their drones. Like, at least the Lifeline mains I know. God, don't worry about it. I'm a Lifeline.
Heard that. And bam goes the boozle. Ha. Oh boy.
My new longbow skin. My new vault skin.
If you need it.
Do I look like I need it? Where'd they go, baby? I lost them.
Come and get your birthday present.
Send in a decoy. Wait, how do I know I'm not the decoy?
Oh, she all out in the open. It's my baby. You know. Few rules. Like, I'm level 500. You know, I don't really do rank, but I do rank sometimes. And, you know, I always end up in some crazy ass matches. And she hold her own in it. You know, just due to my level. That's why she's so good. That's my baby.
How about this way? Faking him out with a decoy.
The pit of death.
Round 2. Beginning ring count.
Backpack here. Level 3.
Thank you.
No
No
problem.
thanks
baby.
needed. Don't you take bribes though?
Attention. Delivering replicator.
Extra supplies over here. Got a replicator coming down.
Here, take one of these, please. Make me feel better because I know you don't have one in your goddamn inventory. Because I just know you and how you manage your inventory. Pick up the damn thing. You know? But it's fine. This is one of our bonding, you know, things. And I love it. Haha! Thank you. Oh, you need it?
Gotta hop up here. Skull piercer. Just a little something to remember me by.
No kills. Eyes out, Bob. Target spotted.
I don't see shit. Right behind you.
Hostile over there.
Sending out my decoy.
Cause I know she getting impatient. She like, let's kill something.
Taking him out with a decoy. You got bamboozled.
Oh, that's trash. So here's I just read a post, right? A post I posted, I reposted or shared. It said, be a black Harley Quinn, be a male Poison Ivy, be a female Loki, be a mermaid in a hijab, be a Buffy in a wheelchair. Your own qualities and love bring characters you cosplay to life, not the screen accuracy of someone else's idea of the character, or someone else, or someone else's idea of a character. Forget head canon and try heart canon. Like, I support that completely. Be who you are. Just don't hate words like be a black Harley Quinn. You know, the adjectives. What is it? Adjectives, right? To describe? I don't know. Whatever. Be a male Poison Ivy. You know, be a female Loki. Like, a mermaid in a hijab is unique, but it's like you don't have to be a black Harley Quinn if you want to cosplay Harley Quinn. Because you're cosplaying as Harley Quinn. The fact that you're black doesn't have anything to do with the goddamn cosplay.
I accept the challenge.
I came here to party. Let's
You know?
rock.
It's like if I want to be a black Harley Quinn, for example, I think it would have to be a white person to cosplay as a black Harley Quinn. To be cosplaying as a black Harley
I don't
Quinn.
think of myself as
You
the
get what I'm
best.
saying?
Just all of you is the worst. Fancy that.
Because you're Harley Quinn. Your race has nothing to do with the character. No, I think like okay.
Hit the jets. We're dropping hot.
What is it?
Let's go this way.
I was talking about race. Oh, character race.
Let's explore this way.
What's this place here?
First blood on the enemy.
I think cheating. So it's like a black Harley Quinn. You know what I'm saying? It's characters, race. Okay. Fictional characters, race doesn't matter. Personally to me. You know, but I get why people make it a big deal. fictional characters that are visually what's the word I'm looking for? Created. I guess they have that look in mind, right? But novels, I don't know, where you can't get a clear description. I don't know. Maybe writers do have a certain thing, but it's like when I write a story, because I was writing a story called "The Story of the Wanderer." I try to make sure that I give like physical description, age description, but I don't necessarily want to do too much as to where.
Closed door over there.
No, like gender description. I don't want to do too much where.
You gotta love what you do. Mine's taking you down to crap
The
town.
person reading can't create their own image of that person. It hinders the imagination. You know, I never read a novel where it's like white male, 25, you know, 5'6". I don't know, but that's because I read different books. No, I read books for young adults and kids. I'm a big kid at heart.
We're already in the ring.
Goosebumps, Fear Street Saga. I never remember R.L. Stein ever mentioning the race of those characters.
First blood. Should have seen that coming.
You know? And that's what made those books great. You know, not just the writing was spectacular. So the only way you would have thought that these characters look a certain way would be from the cover photos. You know, so a lot of characters, especially that come from novels, I don't believe have a race. The writing is more so trying to get you to understand their personalities, right? Or maybe I read books wrong. that could be a thing too. You know, for example, let's look at I don't know how to put it. I just don't think character race should be too big and things. Like gender swapping characters kind of bother me at times, but it doesn't.
Evo shield here.
Got an Evo shield here. Level 1.
No. Like, but it doesn't. The reason being, as long as you portray a character correctly, I'm fine. You know, but with popular characters and stuff of the sort, you have to be open to different writers' iterations of these characters. You know, because we get spoiled from things like the first writer. You know, from the first writer. That's why we fall in love with them. It's our first. Then after that, nothing, you know, like nothing better than our first. But that's just due to nostalgia and not necessarily if it's good or not. You know? For example, what's a good example of something that aged horribly? people like it's the shiznit. You know.
Champion eliminated.
The champion fell.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Let me see.
Oh, care package.
I don't know.
Triple take here.
What is it? The Sound of Music, maybe? No.
It's go time.
Certain shows we watch just had some racist ass shit in it. You know, Pepe Le Pew. He's a character I could describe.
Phoenix Kid here.
Don't want to. You know, yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. That's my daughter. Gotta make sure she's okay. Pepe Le Pew didn't age well. You know, especially with cancel culture and all of this stuff. Like, we know better now, and it's like, down with Pepe.
Got an extended energy mag here. Level 3.
You know.
Enemy over
Same
there.
thing, just some things don't age.
Sí, por favor.
We have to admit that. You know, how many people are still with their first girlfriend, first boyfriend, their first? Not a lot, because things change.
Pop in the chimney. Spotted. Double timing. On your mark.
Charging shields. Come on, come on.
Give my shield a recharge.
Reset the portal.
Heading back, guys. Let's do this.
Jump pad here if you need a quick escape.
Airstrike!
Got a feeling.
Double timing.
Ready? Let's go!
Contact with target.
We got company, people.
Oh, come on! Don't play me. Since when you can't get up here?
Another squad is attacking us.
Oh, they just played me so bad.
I'm down. I got some bad guys here.
Shit, baby.
One second. We got this.
My daughter.
Already inside.
Charging up my shields.
I'm hurt.
See the teamwork? Did you just see how we switched out on that door?
Yo, replicators coming. Charging up my shields.
They're aiming right at you.
How? Why they playing me like that?
Heads up. Your kill leader. Let's go this way.
they not letting me ping? They playing me so bad. They just played me like a chump.
Just what exactly was your name again?
But yeah, you know, when it comes to character race, I don't care much about it. You know, it's so stupid. Like, for example, Apex Legends. You know what I love about Apex Legends? Apex Legends diverse character selection. Right? Like, a legend that represents you or look like you is super important, right? But here's the stupid part about it. Octane. He has a Hispanic accent, right? All these people got accents of people we know from Earth. And this is a space game. Like, so is there a space Mexico somewhere? Or a space Spain? You know, a space, you know, Central America?
Not gonna lie, I'm pretty good at this.
I came
Okay,
here.
I
Watch
do lie,
out.
but not
I
this
need
time.
you alive.
So, it's like,
No cluster foxtrots in my
it's
unit.
good,
Let's
but
run
it's
this.
stupid at the same time. You know, but the same reason I love it and the reason it irritates me is the same reason I love it. I love the diverse selection. You know, from a...
This is your champion.
I wish I
Not
knew
hard
what
to understand.
accent
Death is my language.
freaking Rampart had. Like, her accent is awesome.
I'm the jump
You know,
master.
Crypto
Don't
had,
worry,
he's
I'll
supposed to
take
be
care
like
of you.
Korean. But it's like, there is no Korea in space. There is no Mexico in space. You know? So it's slightly annoying. Like, you mother. But it's awesome. It's awesome. You know, I really love Apex. You know why? It mixes the things I like. You know, I like the fantasy, I like the sci-fi, and I like, you know, sort of the real world application of them both.
Evo shield here. Level 1.
First blood. FNGs always go first.
No, I definitely like the real world application of them both. When I say real world application, the ability to make it feel grounded. So, it feels good, you know, as a game. It comes together nicely. This is what I like about Apex Legends. Like, Call of Duty, is it fun? Yes. Is it my favorite? No. Like, Halo is 10 times better than Call of Duty. I don't care who you are or what you say. But Halo actually has... It goes back to a time where games valued... They valued storytelling. They valued cinematics. They value solid gameplay and gameplay mechanics. You know, Call of Duty to me is a bastardization of that. And Call of Duty players are too damn arrogant to admit their gaming franchise needs change.
Let's do some shopping. Mama's got you now.
No, their gaming franchise need to change.
Nice choice. You got good taste.
Because their campaigns are too short to even be considered a real game to me. First of all.
45
Are they
seconds until the
entertaining?
ring closes.
Yes.
We've got a hike. And
But can I consider it a
so
real
let's
game?
go.
No, not when I can sit there and beat the campaign on normal mode in like, 8 hours. The day at the job. Thank you, baby.
I'm down.
Tango down. Hold tight. I got your back.
I owe you one, beautiful.
Hold on, I need to heal.
New kill leader. Call him if you spot him. Give me a sec. Recharge the shields.
So.
Recharging my shields.
Like certain games, Call of Duty franchise is campaign is too fucking slow to be taken serious by me.
Open up shop and shut him down. I'm chimney. There's someone here. Get ready. There's an enemy close by. Enemy over there. I wonder what they... Never mind. Let's use that jump tower.
Lovely.
Goddamn, how far is the jump tower? Sorry, I should have chose one closer.
This way, let's go. I bet we'll find something good here.
Good way to hold it
Recharging
down, baby.
shields. Healing.
Ah, I forgot what I was talking about just now. Sorry. Yeah, that was a lot just now. Blah 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 blah. Space. Talking about space accents. Then went from space accents to why I love Apex. I guess I could pick back up there. It's very inclusive. It's very fun. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I was ranting on. Why I like games like Apex and it's certain games. Like Call of Duty.
Good.
Campaign's too
More
short
treasure
for me to
for
like.
me.
I don't care
New
how
kill
fun the
leader?
multiplayer is.
Interesting.
It's just not fun enough. And then okay, that's where I'm at. So Call of Duty fans are too ignorant to, I'm not gonna say ignorant, but too stuck up to let their game flourish. Call of Duty fans are afraid of change. They don't want a long campaign. They don't want, you know, just something different. That's why Titanfall worked for me. Titanfall was different. It's not just the robots, the giant robots, you know. Okay? It's not just the giant robots that make it appealing.
Replicator touching down.
It's the whole like dynamic of the first person shooter. It's fast, it's edgy, it's new.
Let's go here. Evo shield here. Level 3.
Thank you. Hostile spotted.
Hell out the way.
Reloading.
Shit, huh?
Got company out there.
Shop's open for business. Don't mind if I do. Remember who hooked you up? I got your back. We've got a long way to go and a minute to do it. Let's go. Recharging my shields. Let's go here.
Beautiful. 45 seconds. Rings far.
I bet we'll find something good here. They're shooting at me. I bet we'll find something good here. We've got 10 seconds. I hate to say it, but looting time's over.
So, you know, they don't want to admit that their game has a bad formula.
Guess the champion couldn't keep up.
Like, all the skins you grind and work for and all of that stuff really don't have an effect on gameplay.
I feel good about this character. Recharging my shield.
You know? So, it's like, I don't know, there's not anything, there isn't much new
Recharging shields.
every time a new game comes around. That's trash, man. There isn't something new every time a new game comes around.
Eyes up. Incoming replicator.
That makes it trash. Like, they don't add, like, at least with Titanfall, the increased speed, the increased movement, it made things feel faster. The different loadouts. When I say loadouts, not just weapon loadouts, but character abilities. You know, the character abilities made it different. The hollow lens, the grapples, and all of that, like, it made it all different. You know, now, even with the way Titanfall 2 was made, the campaign was so short for me, it pissed me off. Like, it did piss me off. But it was even made different. You had a few cutscenes, but for the most part, it was one continuous shot. The only time you got a cutscene was when you changed areas. If you move too fast, you'll miss a lot of the story because all you're doing is running and gunning. You'll miss the dialogue, you know, to catch stories, and you'll, you know, cut off big bosses before their major speech because you just shoot them up, bang bang. You know, you'll miss who they even are because they don't have a solid introduction. Kinda, they just it's so crazy, man. But the way Titanfall was shot or it's made, it's almost to be one continuous piece. And to me, that makes Titanfall stand out more. Now, I will be highly pissed if Titanfall 3 drops and they don't have some of the features they say they wanted for Titanfall 2. The multiplayer story mode and all of this stuff. Like, please do. You know. But I honestly taking Apex Legends right now is that Titanfall multiplayer story mode. But anyway, enough of the chat, of the chit chat. I'm gonna play something else. We'll take a break. I don't know. Just tired of losing right now. So, yay! GG. Good game. Gabb game. Talk about it.